The success of our visual arts program can be seen all over town, from restoration projects where students team up with community leaders, to artistic additions inside local businesses, and exhibits on display for a community of art enthusiasts to enjoy. The Norma S. Early Memorial Collection is on display outside the Poplar Pike Playhouse. It features senior artwork dating back nearly 30 years. Each year, our art department selects and purchases these pieces from talented students. Partnership with the Dixon Gallery and Gardens and the Memphis College of Art enrich the student experience, as does the annual Senior Art Show. A number of our students have also represented the program at the West Tennessee Art Exhibit, the Mid-South Scholastic Art Competition, the National Scholastic Art Competition, the Memphis International Airport Competition, Tennessee Governor's School, and the National Geographic Internship Program. The Germantown High School Varsity Band headlines our instrumental music program. This audition-only ensemble has received superior ratings and been named Grand Champion in festivals and contests throughout the region. In 2013, one of its members was selected to participate in the U.S. Army All-American Bowl Marching Band. From their time in rookie camp to their final concert with the varsity band, students are offered a wealth of opportunities, from playing in the jazz band to getting a taste of Broadway in the orchestra for the annual musical. Along with traveling to major state area competitions, the band also makes major trips every other year to sites like Walt Disney World. For students interested in vocal music, our award-winning choral program offers many opportunities to shine. We offer 4 choirs during the school day: women's chorus, chamber choir, chorale, and acadevals. Singers are able to audition for All West Tennessee Honor Choir, and several participate in the All-State Chorus each year. Music students are also selected for Tri-M Music Honor Society, a nationally recognized organization. Our choirs are recognized year after year with superior ratings at Concert Festival and Solo and Ensemble. Students participate in a full season of theatrical production in our on-campus theater, the Poplar Pike Playhouse. This 300-seat facility features state-of-the-art lighting and sound equipment. The yearly roster of events includes 2 main stage shows, a night of student-written and directed one-acts, a touring children's company, workshop productions with industry professionals, and smaller ensemble presentations. Students are also responsible for the technical, business, and promotional aspects of the community theater, from master carpenter and box office manager to webmaster and publicity director. The department's Visiting Artist series has welcomed legendary composer Charles Strauss, Oscar-winning actress Kathy Bates, Broadway's golden couple, Marin Mazzie and Jason Dannelly, and the Tony Award-winning writer and lyricist of Memphis, Joe DiPietro. What began as a groundbreaking concept is now the most celebrated educational television program in the world. GHS-TV, a multi-million-dollar public access station, and it's all student-operated. From the talent on screen to the brains behind the scenes, it's a hands-on education with access to the latest technology. And that's access normally reserved for upper-class college students and equipment used by professionals in top markets. Students produce their own talk show, newscast, and live specialty programs. The whole city tunes in to watch our live election coverage, which is regularly honored with national awards. You will also see our students every Saturday morning on the local NBC affiliate, Action News 5, as a part of our News 101 series. Fine arts students have served as ambassadors of the arts in a series of international exchange programs. Past trips include visits to Austria, Spain, Germany, and Russia, where students shared, learned, lived, and performed with like-minded young people from around the world. Our unique approach to fine arts education has resulted in numerous honors: the Rockefeller Brothers Fund Arts and Education Award, the Highwire Magazine Top 100 Schools Award, the Governor's 10 Greatest Schools Award, and 4 main stage invitations to perform at the International Thespian Theater Arts Festival. Memphis Magazine even named GHS-TV one of its treasures of the city. The Alliance for Community Media has named GHS-TV the nation's best access station an unprecedented 11 times, and that's competing with professional stations. We have 146 National Hometown Video Awards and have been nominated for Emmy and Cable Ace Awards. Our students have also been recognized with and record 44 regional and 2 national Student Television Awards for Excellence, the student equivalent of an Emmy. The Germantown High School Fine Arts Department also plugs its students into a very exclusive graduate network. Alumni of the program have gone on to the finest colleges and universities in the world for their respective fields, and can be found working all over the globe in top leadership positions. Graduates include Broadway actor Thay Floyd, Saturday Night Live star Chris Parnell, film and television actress Missy Pyle, Blue Man Group member Wes Day, Emmy Award-winning casting director Scott Jenkinger, National Public Radio correspondent Debbie Elliott, and singer-songwriter Susan Marshall. While these Fine Arts Department graduates have achieved fame and recognition, many more continue to apply the lessons learned at Germantown High School to any number of occupations, continuing the quest for success that may have taken root on stage or behind the scenes, in the classroom or in the rehearsal room, taking their passion for the arts and their commitment to excellence with them long after high school and into the world beyond.
You're watching the award-winning GHS-TV. Germantown.
What started out as an idea for Germantown Cablevision in 1981 has now grown into a nationally recognized television studio. Frank Bluestein, the visionary behind GHS-TV, built it as a way to provide students a real-world television lab. The TV studio was a totally unique concept when it opened in 1982. It was one of only a few cable high school television facilities in the country. GHS-TV provides local programs for the community, from daily shows like Wake Up Germantown to monthly shows such as Crosstalk and annual shows like live coverage of the Germantown Festival and Election Night. In 1993, the GHS-TV studios were renovated and expanded to provide more space to tape original content. It reopened with a dramatic ribbon-cutting ceremony attended by alumni from across the country. The next renovation came 20 years later in 2013. Over the years, GHS-TV and its students have won more than 200 awards, including student Emmys, and has been named the best educational access station in the country 14 times by the Alliance for Community Media. Frank Bluestein's dedication to GHS-TV was recognized in 1996 when he was named the Disney and McDonald's Performing Arts Teacher of the Year.
Crosstalk has been an important part of GHS-TV for as long as the station has been around. The station's oldest running show, Crosstalk highlights people, places, and events that make up the community of Shelby County and beyond. It is the only show at GHS-TV that is taped weekly and is completely produced by students. Throughout the years, Crosstalk hosts have interviewed everyone from civil rights leaders Terrence Roberts and Benjamin Hooks to Broadway composer Charles Strouse and Saturday Night Live star Chris Parnell. Each student who has hosted or worked on the show has left Germantown High School with a higher cultural awareness and more knowledge about their community through the guests and events that are featured.
GHS-TV has been covering election night for nearly 30 years now. This is a great chance for students to learn about the election process and learn how to produce a live show that could change at a moment's notice. On any given year, GHS-TV covers national, state, and local races. In addition to race results, local leaders and politicians stop by, and our analysts break down some of the close races. It wasn't until recently that local race results were released online. For years, GHS-TV students would poll Germantown voters as they left the polls. And every year, GHS-TV has reported the most accurate gubernatorial exit poll predictions. Student anchors and their producers work together for months leading up to the election to learn everything they can about the candidates and any twists and turns the race could take on election night. They are held to a very high standard to produce accurate results and political analysis. These standards not only help students succeed on election night, but in their future careers as well.
Thank you for watching Germantown High School's live coverage of Election Night 2016, and have a great evening.
I'm Demetrius Johnson.
And I am Marina Smirnova. Welcome to Moscow, Memphis.
From the U.S. all the way to the Eastern Hemisphere, Germantown High School Television has visited a variety of countries around the world. Whether performing on stage for a huge crowd or taking an educational visit, GHS-TV has continued the tradition for years, influencing the lives of its students.
This magnificent building is Moscow State University.
The first exchange took place in 1995 when students visited the Moscow International Film School in Russia. This exchange was significant for two reasons. First, GHS-TV students performed the Fantastics around the region, becoming the first theater troupe to perform the play in Russia.
Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow.
Students also used handheld cameras, capturing their experience, which was later turned into the special feature 100 Visions.
There was such a great report. I liked the new spin of it, and yeah, I liked it so much.
Other exchanges include Germany and even Georgia.
Peace, love, and happiness are lofty ideals that Georgians throughout many centuries have valued.
The exchange program has been beneficial in a variety of ways. This program has helped students explore life outside of Germantown, which in turn has given them the drive and determination to pursue their dreams.
What first started out as an idea for a report has turned into GHS-TV's longest-running and most popular television broadcast. For more than 30 years now, GHS-TV has provided viewers the opportunity to enjoy the sights and sounds of the festival without ever having to leave their home. Every year, as members of the Germantown community gather at the Germantown Civic Club complex to enjoy this two-day event, GHS-TV students take to the grounds to set up for the 3-hour production that airs on Sunday. The show takes a month of planning, providing experience in live television, remote production, event planning, and teamwork. The student-produced show features 2 hosts who interview guests from organizations all over the Mid-South and includes performances from local musicians. A very young Justin Timberlake even graced the festival performance stage. Finally, our student reporters span across the festival grounds, capturing everything this annual tradition offers.
Wake Up Germantown.
Originally called Germantown News and Views, Wake Up Germantown has been around since 1983. During each broadcast, students get the experience of working on an actual news program in front of and behind the camera. Since its inception, the student-run news program has brought the Germantown community the latest local and national news, as well as sports.
Now in Germantown sports news, the Pat Nalen Wrestling Tournament will be Saturday in B-Gym.
To date, Wake Up Germantown remains the most award-winning show here at GHS-TV, bringing home more than 30 awards, including Student Emmys and Hometown Awards.
I'm Chris Barnett.
Some of our past anchors can be seen on TV screens or on the Broadway stage. Wake Up Germantown continues to bring GHS students the latest school announcements and international news, covering sports and entertainment in our extended edition of Wake Up Germantown.
That's all the news from around the world and here at home.
Art is really an expression of the self. If you look at a piece of art, you can see the artist within it. I think that's the truest form of speech. If you have a piece of art that you put yourself into.
We get a lot of creative freedom in the art.
All just really depends on what I feel like doing at the time. I generally have different ideas every day.
I really get excited when my students come up to me with unique ideas that I've not heard of.
She lets me do videos, edit videos, or like performance dances or whatever I would like to do to be able to express myself.
You can't let everybody tell you who you are or what your art is or how to be what you want to be.
I value their ability to articulate what they're doing.
I really let the students go according to how they're progressing, and I try to give them as much as they're able to handle.
Well, I like drawing a lot, and I like painting, and I like being able to improve my skill and show people my art.
I try to get them to think creatively. I think that's one of the few things that we as teachers really need to try to push with our students.
Not everyone can be a teacher, and even fewer people can be art teachers.
I love art. I've always loved art. I think I was born to teach art. I love seeing, again, students grow. I love seeing students succeed, and I think my goal with all of my students is to help them achieve whatever goal they want.
I think I actually want to enforce a career that has to do with art, and that's why I want to continue in the art program.
I can't sing. I can't act either, but I can do art, so that's why I chose art.
This place, it's extremely unique.
I was just, blown away at how serious a high school could take theater and how serious their productions were and all the time and effort that they put into doing theater.
It's a different atmosphere.
Because unlike others, everything that we do it ourselves. Like,
you are pushed to do things that you didn't know you could do because someone else saw it in you.
I think we have a great curriculum here at Germantown High School. They really build off one another. So if you're with us for your whole 4 years here at GHS, you get a great foundation of amazing classes.
Try the priest.
The approach we take to whether it's the fall play or the spring musical is that the students are truly the ones that are making the magic happen.
Tell all the people.
You put the work in off and on stage. Not only are you on stage acting and playing a part, you're working, you're pricking your fingers, sewing the costumes, you're learning how to make exotic makeup designs, you're learning how to build the set that you're going to be planted on.
And as you grow with us within the program, your skills continue to develop and we build off your previous knowledge. And hopefully by the time you graduate, you're a well-rounded professional in a way, and you can move into any area that you'd like after high school and succeed.
But I think the thing that makes it successful is what it is based on. Somebody has to be the best. Why can't it be you? Why can't it be us?
A lava bow and a fancy chair.
It's made me very mature, very responsible.
Because it's given me a new direction in my life that I never knew.
It gave me a drive. It gave me something fun to do.
It's made me realize my dream, my aspiration in life.
Really what we want to develop here is not only just great artistic talent, but we just want to create great people, individuals who can go out into the world and have a lot to offer.
You're watching the award-winning GHS.
The reason why I wanted to get involved with the TV studio is because I didn't know about it, and my curiosity really led me into learning everything about it. Dozen languages spoken by students. You never really can fully understand and appreciate it unless you actually do it.
I originally joined the program to do theater, but I quickly fell in love with everything the studio had to offer.
It is student run, it's student produced, it is student written, and it's student directed.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the Red Devil Postgame. Adrenaline is what keeps me going. I really love the rush of getting the job done.
You get this feeling in your skin that you don't really know how to explain. And it's scary, but it's also so amazing, especially at the end, once you've accomplished something that you've been working for weeks or even months on this same project, and to finally finish it and see it out there in the world on television or on air. It's just one of the best feelings in the world.
The work that we all put in for one goal, it's beautiful, and when it's all finished at the end of the day, it's really worthwhile.
Everyone in this program is able to shoot edits, do the graphics, do the reports, anything that we want. We do it ourselves with the teachers supervising us.
Reporting for WMC Action News 5, I'm Christian Powell, News 101.
Being able to say that I produced a TV show, I mean, even my mom was like, what?
Wake up, Germantown. It's a breezy 64 degrees outside on this.
One of the most rewarding things that I see at GHS-TV is the growth of the students over the 2 or 3 years that we have them. They come in as juniors or even sophomores, and they're kind of shy, kind of afraid to get their feet wet. But by the time they're seniors, they are just outgoing and they know exactly what they're doing.
The most important thing I've learned here at GHS-TV is my work ethic. I make sure I put my heart and soul into every graphic, into every little thing I do, because I know that someone out there is going to see it, and I want to make sure that's a good reflection upon myself and GHS-TV.
It's commitment. It's commitment to do your work and learn how to adapt to any situation that you're put in.
Everyone that goes through this studio cares and is driven and wants to succeed.
It's all back to Alan.
One of the most important things I've learned inside of the television studio has been perseverance. To work through a problem, no matter how hard it is or no matter how long it's going to take, is something that's going to help me my entire life.
Students here get immersed in lots of different types of shows so that when they go out into the real world or to college, if this is what they want to pursue, they are so prepared.
I know that the skills I've learned here is something I'm never going to forget, and same with the experiences here.
From all of us here at GHS-TV, have a great day and enjoy the rest of your school year.
My favorite part is being in band was kind of go back to that, playing with people that's my age, working with them.
Just playing the notes, I would express myself through emotion, because music isn't just notes and rhythm. It's about feelings and emotions and what you're feeling at the time when you're playing music.
I believe students should participate in a music program no matter what high school they go to, no matter what aspect of music they might be interested in, whether it's strings and orchestra or band instruments, taking part in a band program. I want for my students to gain skills and knowledge about music every single day. I really believe in the content of what I teach. I really believe in teaching music. I think music is a wonderful way for students to express themselves and express their experiences.
I have opened up as an individual. I'm more confident in myself.
I feel like this music program, it helped me to just settle, just stop and just focus on what I need to do.
Being in this program has allowed me to expand upon my musical talents.
Being in band benefits me by helping me become a better musician, because I would like to go into music once I go to college.
Ultimately though, truly wish that my students get life skills out of my program. I believe the skills of teamwork, building community, showing up on time, prepared to do a good job, those are things that are invaluable and you cannot get in any other academic program at a school.
Every day is different, every day is a new piece of music.
1-5-1-5-3-5-2-5,
And as a result of that,
it's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's amazing because it's like people have the same passion as I do and just the same things that I like.
It's a large program. We have 3 full choral ensembles, a women's chorus, chorale, which is about 55 students, and our chamber choir, which is about 18.
When you go to your regular classes like science, math, not everybody there has the same interest as you, but going to choir, you know that everybody's there for a purpose, everybody's there to sing.
There have been lots of opportunities to audition, which have encouraged me to be more confident with myself and really put myself out there.
We have an a cappella group that is brand new. Students can enroll in that and take that throughout the year, so they're singing types of music that they want to sing. The music that we make is extremely advanced. It's high quality.
Being in an atmosphere of choir students is very welcoming and inviting because everyone's working towards the same thing. We're all trying to make music and make people's lives better by sharing our talent through our voice.
I really enjoyed my time being in choir, especially here at Germantown, because I feel like there's something special about this particular school.
I like them to walk into my room and feel as though they are free to experiment with sounds.
How beautiful can you make German? That's the challenge.
We always say that we're a school of excellence, and I feel that that really shows in performances because we're all so focused in trying to reach our goals.
Any choir director will tell you if you're spending 40 minutes on one piece of music, you're not doing it right. Some things just take 40 minutes, but how I relate to my students and keep them engaged is the most pivotal part of that.
Is he dead?
Oh, is he dead?
Hello, is he dead? Are you sure?
Is he dead?
Is he dead?
Is he dead? Excuse me. Is he dead?
Is he dead?
This show is not like any other straight play that the PPP has done. It's a comedy.
Everyone goes a little crazy in it. We've got a bunch of hidden disguises, got a bunch of slapstick comedy.
It's hilarious from beginning to end.
We have enjoyed it so much in rehearsal, and it is hard for us as we're performing to not break character at specific parts.
Always thought Chicago is crazy.
What I wanted to do was kind of give a shout out to the Three Stooges and that era of comedy. And the other thing that's different about this show is that it's my first one coming back to teach at Germantown, where I graduated from in 1997. Forget color wash, let's just use these for some downstage lights.
When I found out he was directing the fall play, I was so ecstatic. And even though I didn't know what the play was, I knew it was going to be fun.
I feel like we have that, special bond. He's very creative, and gives us a lot of freedom with it. A lot of decisions are some of us and some of his.
I'm always excited when the cast comes with me with ideas and they have ways that they want to bring their characters to life. And it's really helpful to see that new energy and those new ideas.
He goes out of his way to do little things, from warming up to doing notes so we know what we did wrong so we can change and work on it. He's very into his work and wants to see the show be a success.
So they know each other, yet he's never mentioned her.
Performing on the PPP stage is something really important to me.
We have the Kappa program, so everyone has to audition to be in it, and everyone really loves what they do, and everyone supports each other.
It's really exciting to be in an environment where everyone is contributing 150 million% of their passion. Because then everybody feels like they're part of it. Everybody feels like they have ownership in it.
So great working with these fellow actors and actresses and feeling so welcome to the stage because I'm one of the newer people, and I just wish I could do it longer.
Is he dead?
His needs are few, his room was bare. He hardly uses his fence.
It's a big story of, love and revenge and vengeance and just the thoughts and mindset of Sweeney Todd.
It's weird. I mean, there's no show like this.
As most people think that it is this gory musical thriller, but my approach to it was something very different. At the core of it, or the heart of it, it definitely is a story of revenge, of what you would do to protect those that you love and how far you're willing to go.
What happened then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away.
It's very real. I feel like that's especially conveyed through the music.
The music. The music is the hardest element.
Have charity toward the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
The music is always happening. It's very rare. It's about 90% sung through. So that means
you really have to practice.
But you push through and you make it work.
for a high school to be doing this show, it's amazing.
I think that is something that sets us apart as well, is that the students are involved in every aspect.
Selling all our ads and building the set and making sure we have all the props and making sure all the costumes are done on time.
It seems almost impossible, but to see us do it and the fact that we are able to do it, it proves that we can do almost any show that we want to.
He served a dark and a vengeful God.
He served a dark and a vengeful God.
What happened then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney.
Not Sweeney Todd. The demon robber of fleets. Streets. Eat them slow and feel the crust how thin I rolled it. Eat them slow, cause everyone's a prize. Eat them slow, cause that's the lot, and now we've sold it. Come again tomorrow. Hold it! For hot pies! Bless my
last
I have
night.
a plan.
I'll swallow poison on Sunday. That's what I'll do. I'll get
I
some
have a
lie.
plan.
There was such a noise.
plan.
I think I heard a noise.
plan.
Could it be? He's in court today. So there was a noise. Was it that a noise? Was it that?
Kiss me.
Oh, sir.
Promise.
Oh, sir. If he should marry me Monday, what will I do? I'll die.
We fly tonight.
It's Friday, Richard, Sunday. What can we do in time?
We fly tonight.
We heard the curtain wake.
Tonight.
I think I heard a click.
Tonight.
There was a gate. It's a gate.
It's not a gate. There's no gate.
There was
You
a
don't have
wait.
a gate.
There's another
You don't
gate.
need
Was it for that?
Kiss me.
Tonight.
Kiss me.
You mean tonight.
The plan is made, so kiss me.
Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Business never better using early pussycats and toast. Now our pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion.
Well,
Eminently
it
proper
does
for
seem
and yet
a
appropriate
waste.
as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I live
It's
without
an
oh,
idea.
pieces I never know.
Think
Now
about it.
don't let
Lots of
the
other gentlemen
war.
that still be coming
Also,
for
what's
a
that
shame.
check
Well,
the
then,
ball?
hang
How
up
choice,
all the
oh, what's the sound of the world out there?
What's Mr. Toddle? What's Mr. Toddle? What is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Toddy, yes, Mr. Toddy, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
And who are we to deny it?